So welcome to my little phone tour. As you can see, this is my home screen that we have right here, and we're just gonna go through a bunch of the apps that I use. I have entertainment, messages, photography, daily, utilities, app stores, weather, and then I have a music widget and widgetsmith just to tell me what day it is and the date. And I also have the weather because I like to wake up and know what the weather is like each day so I know how to dress accordingly. And then below I have my music, like my phone calls and Safari. Into the entertainment box, as you guys can see, I have Twitter, YouTube, Hulu, Apple TV, and HBO Max. Twitter, I go on and I mainly just use it for YouTube to promote it on there. YouTube is self-explanatory. Obviously, I do have a channel, but I do have a personal one as well. Hulu and Apple TV, all along with HBO Max, I have them all on my laptop, but occasionally if I'm out and I'm bored and I need things to do, just to kill time, I will watch one of the three apps from time to time. But Apple TV, I'm not using that much now, and HBO Max, I use here and there. So that is what we have in entertainment, essentially. And I use these not every day. Like I said, I have them on my laptop, but I do use them quite often because they're like the main apps that I use to watch things on my phone and my laptop with the shows that I watch more often than anything. Are moving on to my message. So here we have my messages, pages, voice memos, and contacts. Messages is self-explanatory. I just have my daily contacts of people that I text, family and friends. Pages I actually don't use at all. It just comes with the phone. Voice memos I used a few years ago, but now I really don't use it at all. And I have my contacts. So that is the message box. Next, we have photography, and we have photos, camera, and FaceTime. Obviously, photos are self-explanatory. I use it to hold my photos and videos and stuff. Camera, I use to record my YouTube videos, obviously. And then FaceTime, I use from time to time just to reach friends and family. I FaceTime my boyfriend a lot, but it depends from week to week. We don't always FaceTime, but that is my little photography box. We are now moving on to my daily box where I have my calendar, my clock, reminders, notes, and my wallet. So my calendar and the clock, that's just self-explanatory. I just need it for day-to-day stuff. My reminders, I put reminders on there whenever I have an appointment, like therapy each week. Or just if I have a doctor's appointment or I need to remind myself of something, even if it's written on a calendar, I'm not always going to remember. So I try to have things on my reminder list as well to remind me of things to do. And then notes, I just put like my YouTube and TikTok ideas, my favorite movie list. Like I just put my grocery list in there. I put anything I need to remember, I put it in there. And then wallet, I just keep one of my debit cards on there, and I keep Apple Pay on there, but I don't really use Apple Pay too much. So that's what I keep in my wallet, and that sums up my daily box. We are moving on to my utilities box, which just has my settings in there. Nothing exciting or fun, just the general settings, or when I need to update my phone, I go into this box. Next, we are going into my App Store box where I just have the iTunes Store and the App Store. And I don't really use either too much. I occasionally would download a game from time to time in the App Store, but that's not too often. And iTunes Store, I don't really use anymore. I used it more so when I was downloading music. So our next box we are moving on to is going to be the email/bank, because shortcuts and translate I barely use. They're just on the App Store, they're in my phone, so I just use them for that purpose. Now that we're in the email/bank, we have a bunch of apps in here. We have Gmail, Yahoo, Zip, Discover, Chase, Cash App, Klarna, Sezzle, Victoria's Secret, and then you have Mohila over there on the other side. I have my emails basically for YouTube and for like junk mail and stuff like that. Zip and Klarna and Sezzle are all like payment plan apps. So that's what those are for. So I don't use those that much. And then I have Chase, which is just my main bank account for my debit card. Cash App is self-explanatory. And I do have an account with Victoria's Secret. I have a credit card account with them, so that's why I have that app. And then I have a Discover credit card that I use from time to time, so that's why I have the Discover app. This definitely could be organized a little bit better. And then we move on to FedEx and Mohila. FedEx is self-explanatory, really. And then we have Mohila, which is just for like student loans and stuff like that if you've never seen the app before. And I just can make payments on there to pay off my student debt and stuff like that from when I was in my time in college. So that sums up my email/bank box. Now we are moving into the next box, which is food, one of my favorites. Here I have Airbnb, Uber Eats, Chipotle, and DoorDash. To start off with things, I use Uber Eats more than I do DoorDash, and Airbnb shouldn't actually even be in this box, so I definitely need to reorganize my apps. But next we are going to go to the next page. I have Uber and GoPuff here. Again, Uber should not be in this box, but then GoPuff is for like snacks and stuff, similar to Uber Eats, but it is a faster turnaround time because the location is like 10 minutes away from me, the headquarters. So I essentially can get ice cream, snacks, essentials really quickly. Next, we have City Mapper, Groupon, and New Jersey Transit. Again, City Mapper and Groupon shouldn't be in the food category. I have to fix that. But basically, I use City Mapper when I'm in the city or, on the subway and stuff and I need to get around. And Groupon is good for like discounts and stuff like that. And then New Jersey Transit I use when I'm on the train going from like New Jersey to New York City. And I buy my tickets online on the New Jersey Transit app. So that way I don't have to waste time standing by the machines or using cash. I can just use my debit card and be able to get on the train in a quick and timely manner. So that sums up that. And then the last one is Skip Lagged, which is basically just like a flight app, basically that helps you get a discounted flights. So now we are moving on to Horoscope, which isn't even the right name for this. It just has my calculator, my files, and podcasts in here. I use my calculator on a daily basis, and files, I really just have like anything that's like extra files. It's just on there. Podcasts, I don't really use. Next, we have Pinterest, and I use that on a pretty daily basis, just for like daily inspo for nails and for fashion. So in our next box, there's also Connect EBT, which is I get food stamps, so that's on there. Then we just have Crumble, which is really fun. There's a location that opened up in North Brunswick, which is by where I live. So yeah, this is Crumble, like their weekly flavors they have right now. Everything always looks amazing, like the mallow cream and the cookies and cream and the mint brownie. I'm not too much of a butterscotch like fan, but everything looks so good every week that I look. Next box we are going into is social. Here we have Facebook, Docs, Monster, The Pattern, YouTube Studio, Reddit, and Sunroom. And then we go into GIF, Fiverr, and TikTok. So basically, Facebook I use here and there, and Google Docs is self-explanatory. Monster is a app that I use for looking for jobs, and YouTube Studio is something that I use to help me edit my YouTube videos. I don't really use Reddit too much. I got it a long time ago and barely go on there anymore. And Sunroom is like Instagram, but more so just like it's women-based, and you can just post stuff like you would on Instagram and stuff, and it's a really cute app, but I don't go on there too often. I started my account in the summer, but I don't go on it too much anymore now. So next we are moving on to the GIF keyboard, Fiverr, and TikTok. I use TikTok almost on a daily basis, like anyone does, just for fun and stuff like that, and I occasionally will post on there. Fiverr is really good if you need a logo or something made. And now we are moving on to my etc. Here I have Instagram, Snapchat, Widgetsmith, Sephora, Target, Root, The Pill Club, New Jersey Lottery. I have Instacart, Mercari, Wawa, JetBlue, and Applebee's. So some of the things should not be in here, but I guess that's why I named it etc. But I definitely should put some of the things in the food category. Next, we have games. We have Roku, Love Island, Twitch, Homescapes, Impulse, Starlight, and Rent Please, which is just a bunch of games. Roku is for like my Roku TV that I had, but it's in storage right now. And then Twitch is just like, I'm sure everyone knows what Twitch is, just like a live streaming app, essentially. So in next box we have is Random, which just has Audible, the Apple Store, my AT&T, Walmart, Canva, Fitness. And then we have Fonto, Lux to Kill, which is a clothing app. Box is just like a bunch of fashion stuff like Urban Outfitters, Cider, Temu, Rebag, StockX, Etsy, Depop, and Farfetch. And it's just a bunch of different apps that I use to look at pre-owned clothes and new clothes when I want to go shopping. Here we have Finance, which is Public Storage, H&R Block, and then the H&R Block Authenticator for me to sign in with. So pretty boring stuff in there. And then we just have CapCut, TextNow, and Mojo. I hope you guys enjoyed my little phone tour. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you guys hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload each and every week. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.